Good Friday, villagers. It is so good to see you. It's time for your Friday weekly wrap up. That is where we will pull one card for the collective and individual cards for those who request to see how the week went. How was the vibe? How did it go? How did you do? And how do you go forward? If you were here on Monday and you got a Monday card and you remember it, let me know what that card was in your request. Now, I do want to let you know a couple of things real quick. First of all, a huge thank you to Claire C. Claire, thank you for being a member, and thank you for starting us off with a super chat. Really, really appreciate your generosity there. Thank you, thank you. Second, if you are a member of this channel, as Claire is, and as many of you are, we are doing a members-only live stream Sunday evening. The link is already up. I will be reading for you with majors only, and we're going to discuss majors-only decks and majors-only readings. So if you're a member, join us, and now's a good time to become a member. Likewise, if you're a member, your tarot scopes are already up. Tarot scopes will be up for everyone on the 1st. And finally, you may have noticed I started a new feature, the cards that stalked the village. I was really interested with the 3 cards that stalked us on Monday. I made a video about it. Go check that out. I'll do the same thing today if we get stalkers. All right, off to card cam we go, where you can see I am working with my brand new favorite tarot deck, Mini Wiser. All right. And I want to say thank you to Christina Hallowell and Audrey-Anne, the first people that I saw reminding me of the collective cards for Monday. That just jumped out. Is that going to be our collective for today? I think it will be. Okay. The collective cards on Monday: Hanged Man, Judgment, 2 of Cups. All right. What do we get on Friday? The Chariot reversed. So what I'm going to think about is that that's a lot of major arcana cards. 4 cards, 3 of them are majors. So everything is feeling really big right now. Some of that is the season. We're coming into ancestor season. Some of it is astrological, but maybe there's other things. And with the Chariot reversed, I think there's a lot of ways that as individuals, we're trying to figure out, where does my power live? Where does my power live? Where does my power reside? Where is my power that will allow me to move forward? And I think there's a lot of us feeling stuck, like we're not sure what to do in our personal lives. We're not sure what to do collectively to move things forward, and that's hard. Joyous Ocean, ancestor season? Yeah, that's why we have Halloween. Halloween, Samhain, is the cross-quarter day between the autumnal equinox and the winter solstice, directly across the calendar from Beltane or May Day, and it is such because it is believed to be the time of the year when it is easiest for us to hear the words of our ancestors. That's why people dress up in costumes, because they're trying to blend in with the spirits coming back to earth. That's why trick or treat, because if I give the ghost a treat, maybe they won't play a trick on me. There's also the thought that we're in costumes to hide from spirits coming back to seek revenge on us. Most of us, I think, don't have that worry. So yeah, that's what that is. And Joyous Ocean says, I love learning here. Yay. Okay. To get going with your individual requests, I am going to hop on over on Instagram first and handle the requests there, and then we'll get going. RSDSS, I see you on Twitch. Do you want a card as well? Right, Gianna, the jack-o'-lanterns are there to protect us. Exactly. Trey Cameron, happy birthday. As a Scorpio, this is my favorite time of year. Me too, now that I live in Florida. When I was up north, the coming season of winter stole my joy. I don't like winter. But now that I'm down south, absolutely, yes. Okay. RSDSS, all good. So good to see you. All right. Over on Instagram, we see a request from DePonte. Good to see you. And happy birthday. Your birthday was yesterday, sending you a lot of birthday love. Your Monday card, Six of Cups reversed. Today, the King of Wands. You did a good job not only remembering who you are, but finding your power. Finding your power and finding your inspiration for going into a new year of leadership, creativity, and spirituality. Happy birthday and well done. What can I do? I give you the gold star. Well done. Did you see? IT John gave us a new one. So fun, right? All right. And let's see. All right, Mrs. O. So good to see you, Mrs. O. Glad you're here on Instagram. And it's your birthday tomorrow. Well, happy birthday to you, Mrs. O. Here is a card for you. Six of Pentacles. This week, I think you did a really good job being reciprocal, sharing when appropriate, asking for help when needed, working with people in a way that makes sense, is kind and fair and reciprocal. May this new year that you're opening up carry that same energy. Happy birthday. And let's see. Okay. Those are the requests that I'm seeing over on Insta. So now, hey, Altruistic Autistic, good to see you over on Twitch. Let me know if you'd like a card to end your week. Okay. Now, let me scroll up and see where I'm starting here. Was I where I was supposed to be? No, I was not. Give me a minute. Give me a minute. Or I think I was, and then more people came in. I think that's what happened. Give me a second. Sorry. I've got this all set up so nicely for me, and then here we go. Go. LP, there you are. Okay. I knew LP was first, so I was looking for LP. Okay. Altruistic Autistic. Altruistic Autistic, it will be a general card, and I'm happy to do it for you. All right. Excuse me. Here we go. LP, so good to see you. Thanks for being here. We are wrapping you up. You're allowing an internal voice or an external voice to tell you you are less than or not good enough. Let's not do that anymore. Let's remember how good you really are. That's what's important there. Okay. Melissa, so good to see you. Thanks for being a member for more than 3 years. Thanks for using members only emojis. You started with the 7 of Pentacles. And now we have the 9 of Wands reversed. I think this is good. I think you are learning not to take things so much to heart. I think you're learning not to take things so much to heart. I think you're learning to recognize that sometimes it's not your fault and there's nothing you can do about it, and you just have to do what you have to do. So there it is. There it is. I think it's not easy, Melissa, but you're doing a good job. Altruistic Autistic, I have not done you yet, but why don't I do you right now? Altruistic Autistic and RSDSS, thank you for checking that out. That was so cool. Thank you. Thank you. The cheer was fabulous. And RSDSS, thank you for being a subscriber on Twitch. Appreciate it. Okay. Altruistic Autistic, whose middle name is the same as my first name, and my first name is so rare that, at least in the US, that matters a lot to me. Okay, here we go. All righty. Altruistic autistic, this week, what did you get stuck on? Did you get stuck having to do something you didn't want to do? Did you get stuck in your head? Have you attached yourself to something that's really going to serve you? One way or the other, I feel like this week, altruistic autistic, you're either aware of something that you're going to try to change, or you got stuck up in your head. Oh, here it is. I'm stuck wanting for information that was supposed to be solved on Monday regarding your car. Yeah, that would do it. That would do it. All right. Makes sense. Okay, back over to Instagram. Okay, Robin Renee. I almost didn't see you. Thank you, studio. Robin Renee, for you and Dylan. Hi and love to both of you. Robin Renee, 6 of Cups reversed. Remember your mission, remember who you are. There was something that happened this week that did that for you, that helped you understand. That it helps you understand your mission and what you're fighting for, and that you're fighting the same thing you've always been fighting. And it's good to remember that. So this week, I think something happened that helped you ground back into your mission. Well done. And for Dylan, I hope you're doing really well. I will tell you, the last time I saw Dylan, I'm like, I see Robin Renee in you. And then she's like, there's no blood between us, but I swear to goodness, there's something between you. I can see it. Okay, Dylan, 8 of Swords. This has been a really anxiety-producing week. Do what you have to do for self-care. And if you're feeling stuck with something, do what you have to do to sit with it and find a way to become unstuck. That's what's necessary. And while we're over on Insta, Jojo G, so good to see you, wrapping you up with the Fool reversed. I feel like this week, some things that you did with the best intentions did not go the way you would have expected. It's all right. These things happen. It's okay, but let's turn this right side up for better adventures going forward. Dr. Aled, yes, that's my baby girl. It shows. So good to see you. All right. Here we go. And so much fun over on Twitch. I missed a lot of fun over on Twitch. Suspicious username. So good to see you. Yes, I have these little flower hair clips. I was just having a conversation with myself about whether it matched my dress, and it does, because the same color is actually in the dress. So I decided it was okay. Thank you for your approval. I appreciate it. I've decided to be an old lady who wears cute barrettes. That's one of my goals. So thank you. Let me know if you want a card for today. Suspicious username. Okay, and Gianna, I see you. You are definitely in the queue now. If you weren't before, I see you. Okay. Here we go. Let me not get distracted by people having too much fun. I'm having fun too. It's all good. Okay. Here we go. Okay, Smile Soul 20, you are up next. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member for more than 4 years, and thanks for being a moderator. Here is a card for the wrap-up for you. King of Wands reversed. I feel like there's a lot of ways, Smile Soul 20, that you're really having to work, or that you've had to work this week to keep your energy going. that there's a lot that's draining your energy, whether that's physical, spiritual, emotional, whatever that is. I feel like it's just been kind of draining. You did a good job showing up, Smile Soul 20, but do what you have to do this weekend. Do what you have to do this weekend to rejuvenate and revive your energy. That's what's necessary. Oh, suspicious username. I think it's very cute and matches your sweet personality. You are so kind. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay, Jenny Vlogs. So good to see you on Twitch. Here we go. Okay, this is Jenny Vlogs on Twitch. 6 of Swords reversed. You know, there's so much. It's not that we're having a stalker card yet. It's that we're having a stalker energy. And that energy is stuck. Jenny Vlogs, I wonder if this week you were feeling stuck. I wonder if you were feeling caught in your emotions. Whatever's going on there, do what you can to kind of clear it and move forward with logic. Because I think this week, either in your own mind or heart, things did not move forward the way you wanted. And Jenny's not sure, I don't know. So the key is, going forward, Jenny, stay in your logical mind. That's the key, and things will move forward beautifully. Suspicious username. Here you go. So good to see you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for your kind words. 6 of Cups reversed. This week, you may have either spent time with someone or had a conversation with or had a memory pop up of something from the past. So this week, you may have been processing or processing things from the past. And it may also be about something that reminded you about what your essential energy is and remembering who you are and how to show up authentically. Always a beautiful thing. Okay. Next, Christine Hallowell. So good to see you. Thanks for being a member. Thanks for using members only emojis. And thank you for reminding me about the collective cards. You had the Hermit to start the week. And we end with the Ace of Swords. You're so on it, Christine. Like, I feel like you're in the wisdom. You're willing to be patient. You're willing to be patient and wait when you need to. You're willing to initiate and move forward quickly when you need to. You are really good at doing both of those things. And this week, I think you did them both. You were both patient and on the spot doing what you needed to be doing, following correct wisdom and intelligence. Well done. Well done. All right. Lumen, so good to see you. Thanks for being a member. Here's a wrap-up card for you. Monday, you had the 2 of Pentacles. And now the Emperor reversed. Lumen, I think that there's a lot pulling on you, and there's a lot that you have responsibility for, and there's a lot that is not going as quickly or as well as you would like. It's okay. You're doing a good job showing up. I think it's just going to take time. Be patient and keep doing what you're doing. All right. Oh, suspicious username. Nice. Went back to the way I was before I got married and taking back my power. Well done. That shows up well in the cards. Yeah, I like it. All right. Betty Flesher, my friend, so good to see you. Thanks for being here. All right. Thanks for being a member for more than 4 years. Thanks for using members only emojis. Betty, I hope you're doing well. Oh, I love this. This is a great reversal. So Betty Flesher, you get the 8 of Swords reversed. This week, you did a good job getting out of your own way. You did a good job releasing old problems, changing thinking patterns, and creating more space and more freedom for yourself. Well done. You get a gold star for that one. Okay. Jenna Perkins, my friend, I hope you're doing really well. Thanks for being a member. Thanks for using members only emojis. King of Cups reversed on Monday. All righty. And here we come in with the Four of Cups reversed. Jenna, excuse me, almost misnamed you. Jenna Perkins. I feel like with the King of Cups reversed and the Four of Cups reversed, this week you did a good job trying to stay in your happy place even when it was not easy, trying to make the best of difficult situations, and trying to be strong in your own spirit and in your own heart, even when that's challenging. You did a really good job with this. Well done. Hey, Ben Lieber does tarot. So good to see you. Thanks for being here. Smile Soul 20, I didn't skip you. I did you. And I'm trying to remember what you got. It was the King of Wands reversed, Smile Soul 20. And what I said about it was that this week took a lot of your energy. You did a good job showing up, but it took a lot of your energy. So this weekend you have to rejuvenate. Scroll back. I probably said more, but that was the gist of it. Sprite PNG over on Twitch. Thank you so much for being here. You get the Five of Swords reversed. This week, I think you did a very good job, Sprite PNG. You did a very, very good job negotiating, being diplomatic, communicating in difficult situations to get really good results. Well done. Hey, Donna, it's okay that you don't have a card for Monday. That's okay. I'm glad you're here. Everyone welcome a new member. Let's send a lot of love right now to Donna DiStefano, who is a new member here, has been my friend for quite a few years, met at FPG. And Donna has very intentionally come to join this community. So Village, give Donna a huge welcome. And you are definitely in the queue. We will get to you. All right. And Jenna Perkins, you are very welcome. Okay. Oh, feedback from Christine Hallowell. Thank you, Christiana. OMG. I was just thinking of that card. My martial arts class is going very well. My son and I are helping others in class to prepare for the upcoming belt test next week. Makes so much sense. Okay. Gina Mnuchin, you are up next. Thank you so much for being here. Thanks for being a member for more than 4 years. Really appreciate you. Monday was the Three of Wands, but I'm not sure why. Oh, Jeannie, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Not sorry that you got the Three of Wands, but sorry that you're not sure why. So, because that tells us how the week went for you. I'm so sorry. I think it's because you are, in broad strokes, doing all the right things. Wrapping you up with the Queen of Cups reversed, which was one of the cards that stalked us on Monday, too. Yeah, the situation that you're in right this minute is making it hard to see what the way forward is. But keep doing what you're doing, and you will find the way forward and recognize that you've been creating it all the way along. So not trying to drown you in toxic positivity, recognizing that it's hard, but I do think you're on the right track. All right. All right. Okay, let's see. Vaishali, so good to see you. Thanks for being here. We appreciate you. Your card on Monday was the Three of Pentacles, which I was happy to see for you. The Ten of Cups reversed suggests that maybe some of the issues that you've had kind of moving yourself forward with career and school and social and all of that comes from household of origin. And I think maybe you're trying to sort that out and figure out how to be your own person and show up in your adult life. And I think you're learning how to do that. It's a good thing. All right. Audrey M., so good to see you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member for more than 2 years. Thanks for reminding us what the collective cards were. You started the week, Audrey, with the 10 of Swords. Reversed. Thank goodness, reversed. And now we end with the Sun. And I can see how both of those things apply to you because you don't shy away from your shadow work, but you also know how to lean into joy. And I'm hoping that this week there was just sort of a healing that brought you into a place of joy and appreciation for all good things. And let's keep that energy going for a while. It's a good one. Okay. Mediha Ness, so good to see you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member for more than 3 years. We appreciate you. 4 of Pentacles reversed. Layoff started at work. Not sure where I stand. I'm on my way to work. If I'm greeted by HR, I'll have lots of time for tarot. Let's see. Okay, let's see. Okay, tarot people, gather round. Layoffs have started. She's on her way to work. We're pulling a card for the week ahead. She's wondering if she's going to be one of the people laid off. No HR this morning, and check it out, Ace of Cups. Yeah, if they were going to greet you with anything, it was going to be with love. I don't think you're lucky enough to get laid off in this round, my friend. Ace of Cups. This week, I think you did a very good job showing up with love for friends, family, all the things. And I think you're trying to be in that place of love and positivity no matter what. And I think it's seen and appreciated. Well done. Right. Great card to end the week. And Audrey says, thanks for the joy message. Hope you're feeling it. Seriously. Okay. And Donna, new member Donna, sending you love. It's your turn. Donna Di Stefano. Okay, this is your good morning, not your card request, but I know you're here, so I'm just going to give you your card right now because I know you're here. Okay, so Donna, here's your card. Wrapping up your week with the 6 of Pentacles. You did a really good job this week, Donna. Taking care of others, doing what you have to do, allowing others to help you, and trying to be in a place of reciprocal energy. So, good job. Sylvia's Odyssey, I've just figured something out. Trust the psychic to be dense. Sylvia's Odyssey, so good to see you. Happy Friday. May I have a card, please? Of course. I really enjoyed your card game at StaarCon this week. Thank you for the new follow. Sylvia, so now I know I've put the 2 of you together to be one person in my head now. So glad that you're here. It was so great to see you in my lounge presentation. So much fun. I'll be doing another one in October. So thank you so much. Here's your card, Sylvia. The Hierophant reversed. And it was fun because we were doing a Major Arcana card game. So Sylvia, Hierophant reversed. I think this week you did a good job giving yourself permission to be on your own journey, whether that's spiritual, professional, social, whatever. I think you did a very good job learning to trust yourself and chart your own path, which is brilliant. Okay, so it's JMUHD6. Not sure if there's a better way to pronounce that. Thanks for being here. Let me know if you'd like a card to end your week. Glad you're here. Okay, 64 Amy Penn. Good to see you. Thanks for being here. Card was 2 of Cups reversed, and it was not a great week. I'm so sorry. There we are. Okay. So 64 Amy Penn, the Hermit. So you start with the 2 of Cups reversed, and we end with the Hermit. There's some poetry in that, like 2 of Cups reversed. Yeah, I'm not going to deal with you anyway. Let me go over here and deal with what I got to deal with. You did a good job acting in wisdom, 64 Amy Penn, even if you were not feeling supported. You did a good job making appropriate decisions and doing what you needed to do. So well done. Oh, Donna, I want to thank you so much for the super chat. That was very kind. Really, really appreciate that. Thank you very much. Most appreciated. All right. Juby Wright, so good to see you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member. And thanks for using members only emojis. Your card at the beginning of the week was the King of Pentacles reversed, but now the Knight of Swords. So it's interesting that they're both court cards. So people could have figured strongly in your week or how you show up for people. And I think you figured out the ways that you need to show up. I think you ended up doing everything you needed to do, even when it was difficult. And I think you interacted and acted with integrity. Well done. Well done. All right. And I do want to remind all of the members, especially our new members, we have a members only live stream this Sunday. The link is already up. Please join us. And if you're not a member, now's a good time to become a member for this reason. All right. Nalini Kalu, you are up. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member for more than 3 years. Thanks for using members only emojis. You started with the Emperor reversed and now the Six of Pentacles. Yeah. You're figuring it out. You are figuring out theoretically, I think it's more in theory than in practice yet. It'll be in practice soon, but you are figuring out what is real and what is not, and where your support will come from, and how to be supportive of yourself, what is supportive, what is not. There is so much you're figuring out, and it's leading you in a really good direction. Where did I get that from? It's the combination of the two cards. Okay. Gianna, so good to see you. Thanks for being here. I see your request. I see you. Thanks for being a member for more than a year. We appreciate you. And for those of you who don't know or don't remember, Gianna is the designer, artist, and creator of Craft Felt Tarot, one of our favorite tarot decks. All right, here we go, Gianna. The Fool reversed. I feel like this week not everything went the way you wanted. And I feel like there may be something you're trying to initiate or something you're trying to do where you're having some issues making it happen. It's okay. You may need to rethink your strategy, but you'll go forward. All right. Michelle F., so good to see you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member for more than 2 years. And thanks for using members only emojis. So good to see you over here. We've been seeing you a lot on Instagram. Nice to see you back home in the village. Page of Wands reversed. Now, I don't know if this is about you or your offspring, but one way or the other, I feel like this week, we may have been unclear about direction. We may have been unclear about how things are going. We may have been unclear about the right way to respond to certain things. It's okay. Give it some time and things will be clear. If you don't know, it's okay. You'll figure it out. Just give it time. And Joyous Ocean says, love Craft Felt Tarot. Yeah, I do too. Teresa, so good to see you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member for more than 3 years. And thanks for being a moderator. We appreciate you. King of Swords reversed on Monday. Two of Swords now. This was the card, one of the cards that stalked us on Monday. Teresa, recognizing that the job has not been going as well as you would like it to. I feel like what you're trying to do is just stay peaceful with it and observe and learn and refrain from judgment on it. Like maybe this could get better. It's appropriate. It's appropriate to refrain from judgment. And I think that's what you did. And I think that's going to help you. Lily, so good to see you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member for more than 2 years. Thanks for using members only emojis. Okay, your card on Monday was King of Wands, and now you've got the Six of Pentacles. May we all say that the Six of Pentacles is stalking us? I will be doing a video on the cards that stalk the village, and it will include at least this card. Do you all agree? All right. So why did you get this stalker card today, Lily? You have the Six of Pentacles because I think this week you did a great job doing what you have to do for yourself, doing what you have to do for others, taking care of yourself, working appropriately with others, keeping the balance, and moving yourself forward. Well done. All right. Divine timing. Good to see you. You're up next. Thanks for being here. Wrapping you up with the Queen of Cups reversed. This was another stalker card from Monday. Divine timing. I think there are some things going on that are not making you happy. Going forward, think about it. Remember that your happiness matters. What can you do going forward to embrace more happiness? That's the question. All right. Michelle's Mystic Corner. So good to see you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member. We appreciate you. Temperance reversed. This week may have tried your patience and may have robbed you of your sense of creativity somewhat. Let's just turn this right side up because this is really who you are. You're a magical person with the ability to create everything you need. You've got a lot going on. It's easy for that to, it's easy to have this energy temporarily. I don't think it ever gets taken away from you. It just goes dormant for a minute. Just bring it back as you can. Joyous Ocean, I have not gotten to you yet. You're all good. Barbie Bird is up next. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member for more than 2 years. Thanks for using members only emojis. We're going to do you and Michelle Mixuir. Okay, so for Barbie Bird, you had the Two of Swords reversed. That was a stalker. And now the Four of Swords also reversed. But I love the reversal here. What I am going to say to you, Barbie, is this week you did a good job getting out of your head and into a place of being more action-oriented. It's good to be a thinker, but it's also good to be a doer. You are both, but you can get caught up in your head. Good job getting out of it this week. And for Michelle Mixuir in Toronto, the Page of Swords reversed, and now the Ten of Cups reversed. And I can't help thinking we're in the middle of your high holy days. And I wonder, just dealing with family members' health issues, all of that, I wonder if this is part of what happened this week. One way or the other, sending you love. The key in all of this is to recognize your primary job is to take care of you. Family didn't invite me or my brother to Rosh Hashanah. Mixuir, that's interesting. Like clearly, like there we are. But Dad sent you pictures. The thing I'm going to say about it, though, is good for you. I bet you had a better day without them. I mean, I hate to say that. And I realize it feels bad to not be invited, but I bet you had a better time without them. There it is. Oh, in Michelle's Mystic Corner, it was definitely a rougher week. Yeah, I am so sorry. And Mixuir, we are sending you so much love. All right. Virginia Sawa, so good to see you. Thanks for being here. We appreciate you. Here's a card for you. The Four of Cups reversed. This week was not your favorite week, but you did a good job holding space for your own self-care and allowing yourself the ability to say no when that was necessary. So well done. Joyous Ocean, we are here. Okay, Joyous Ocean. So good to see you. Thanks for being a member for more than 2 years. Thanks for using members only emojis. We're going to do you and Jada. Okay, so for you, Dion, you had the 5 of Cups to start. And now the 10 of Pentacles. You are doing like the real work, like talking about ancestor season. You are doing the real work of healing your ancestral line and healing yourself from generational abuse. You are doing a really great job doing that. And this week really shows that. So well done. This is a lot of healing from events of the past year, events of the past 16 years, events of life. And you're doing a great job. For Jada, 2 of Pentacles reversed is how Jada started. And now 7 of Pentacles. This is neither easy nor fun, but it's good, Jada. Because what happened is you committed to doing the hard work. You committed to doing the hard work externally and internally because you know it will bring you to a better life. Well done. Oh, feedback from Mick. You were a bit insensitive of Dad, but yeah, wouldn't have gone anyway, and Brother wouldn't have either on a weeknight. So yeah, there it is. Okay. Lisa E., you are up next. Thanks for being here. Okay, we're going to do you and Jenna, your daughter. Here we are. Okay, so for you, Lisa E., on Monday, you had the King of Cups and now the Ace of Cups. This bodes very well for your love life. And it bodes very well for your sense of emotional healing generally. Overall, I think you are opening your heart. You are healing your heart. This is very good. Jenna started with the 7 of Cups and now the 6 of Cups reversed. It's a similar process, but different when you're so much younger. So I wonder if collectively you're finding some healing as well. Jenna, for you, it's about recognizing that what you have believed to be true in the past may not be true. And there's a lot that you need to reprocess. And you're doing it. So well done. Not easy, but you're doing it. Joyous Ocean. Yeah, it does not feel good. I know, but it is good. And for Jada, she has, and I'm so proud of her. And be proud of yourself because you're both essentially doing the same thing, just at different stages of life. All right. Christina R., so good to see you. Thanks for being here. All right, we're going to do you, your mom, and your sis. Okay, so Monday was the Fool for you, but now the Ace of Swords reversed. So like you're on the journey, but you're not getting your traction yet. You'll get there, you'll get there, you'll get there. Just don't get discouraged. It's so hard. It's so hard. You're doing okay, though. Okay. Queen of Cups reversed for Karen. Queen of Cups reversed was one of the stalker cards, of course. And for Karen, you started with the Queen of Cups reversed, and now the 6 of Wands reversed. You know, it is so easy for something to happen either internally or externally that will have you stopping believing in yourself or taking responsibility for something that is not your fault. Let's turn this around. I feel like it's been a hard week, and you need to remember that you're a winner. All right. For Kim, your sister, the 5 of Pentacles is how we started. 2 of Pentacles reversed is how we end. It's a tough journey right now. You are doing everything you know how to do and more. And it's got to be enough. You've got to know that you're doing enough. Hey, Antoinette, you're good. You are in the queue. Good to see you. Okay. Revival of Venus, good morning. DH, you're the one I see next. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member for more than 2 years. This is for DH. 10 of Pentacles reversed. So I know you recently moved. Like, this is so often a card of real estate. I know you recently moved. I don't know if there's anything like this week having to do with the new home. There could also be things here, though, having to do with family, having to do with ancestors. One way or the other, this week, I feel like you're making peace with something in your home, something with your family, or something in your ancestral line. And that may not be an easy journey, but you are doing it. Okay. GM Marcus, so good to see you. Thanks for being here. Oh, good. Thanks for being a member. We appreciate you. Your project is starting to take flight. That is so good. Okay, here we go. GM Marcus. Hierophant reversed. It surely is. And you're doing it the way that feels best to you. There is a certain amount of innovation and independent thinking going on with this project, and it is a great thing. Well done. Karina Morrison, so good to see you. Thanks for being a member. You had Temperance on Monday. And now the the Three of Cups reversed. Three of Cups reversed. Temperance is such a great card. Three of Cups in the reversal, not as much fun, but I feel like you have the creativity, you have the spirituality, all of that comes from Temperance. You have certainly been patient and are being patient, but you're looking for the support of people. Finding the support of people has been difficult. That's what you're looking for, and that's what the mission continues to be. A penny for your thoughts. So good to see you. Thanks for being a member for more than a year, and thanks for being a moderator. Sorry, you're not feeling well. Okay. And ending the week with the Five of Swords. And I think it's been sort of a compromise all week because you haven't been feeling well, but I think you're doing a great job nonetheless. Like, given that you haven't been feeling well, I think you got some stuff done. Amy Emberhart, my friend, so good to see you. You are in the queue. Ren G, you're up next. So good to see you. Eight of Wands. Well, I think this week probably flew by for you. And I feel like no real problems here, maybe some positive communication, and maybe some projects that are set in motion and going forward well and quickly. So whatever you got going on here, it's in motion and it's going well. Martha Vink, my good friend, thank you for being here. Thanks for being a member for more than a year. Thanks for using members-only emojis and being my friend since I was 13. For the second week in a row, you had the Six of Cups reversed. Interesting. It is. And I think it makes sense, Martha, because you've got your mom now home from rehab. So care of your mom is this very Six of Cups reversed thing. And you're in your last year before retirement. Also a very Six of Cups reversed thing. Either way, it would be. Okay, so thanks for letting me know. That is very interesting. And the world now. So basically, Martha, you are doing everything you need to do this week. You did everything you need to do, whether you realize it or not, to heal from the past and honor the past, to be present and to prepare for the future. You are doing everything you need to do, whether you know it or not. Nada Iva, you are up next. So good to see you. Thanks for being here. Seven of Wands reversed. Good job not getting defensive this week. Good job allowing others to support you and being supportive of others. Good job having good people around you. Okay, Candy B, so good to see you. Thanks for being here. Okay, we're going to do you and Marlin. All right. Monday, you had the Seven of Swords reversed, Candy B, and now the Ace of Wands. So I feel like there is integrity and a willingness to bring in new energy, but make sure that that new energy that you're bringing in is not anger. If you're dealing with anger, you don't want to bring that in as enthusiastically as you're bringing in creativity. You see what I'm saying? Okay, and Marlon had the Eight of Cups reversed. And now Strength, and those are both 8 cards, and 8 is about motion. So I feel like Marlon really is trying to have some motion and trying to take control of some of the more difficult things in his life in order to show up in a more gentle and loving way, which is beautiful. Candy B for the first one says, it fits perfectly, good. And Martha, I hope so. It's a lot. It is a lot. That's why you get the whole world. All right. Sarah F, so good to see you. Thanks for being here. It's your birthday today. Sending you lots of birthday love. All right. On Monday, you got the 10 of Cups reversed, and now the Ace of Cups reversed. And I mean, we talked on Monday about trying to stay positive even in the face of difficulty, and you agreed, yeah. But there is still real difficulty. Like, the difficulty doesn't go away. And I feel like you are finding new ways to handle old problems. It takes time, but that's what you're working on, and it's a good thing. And for Zach got the 5 of Pentacles reversed on Monday, and now the Page of Wands reversed. I wonder, Zach, I wonder if there are times that you don't step forward because you're worried about rejection or you're worried about what people would think. But there is more for you to do if you would like, but you need to put yourself out there. All right. Claire C, so good to see you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member for more than 4 years. Thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. And thank you for using members only emojis. You had the 7 of Wands reversed to start. And now the Queen of Swords. Yes, and I said be mindful of community. And the thing is, there are ways that the way you think is different from the way that people around you think. And you're the one who has the right idea, clearly. You're the one who has the right idea. So even in a room of people who are different, remember that you have the right idea. You don't have to speak it in that sort of situation, but remember you have it. And I think that's what you did this week. I think you were in your integrity and your intelligence. And I mean, you always are, but there we are. All right. Terry Rosario, so good to see you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member. Thanks for using members only emojis. Your Monday card was the 10 of Wands and now the Page of Swords. So I feel like this week, in a lot of ways, you have been dedicated to learning, to studying, to communication. And with the 10 of Wands on Monday, we recognize that whatever you dedicate yourself to is going to be a lot. Like, you've got a lot going on. So you've got a lot going on. You're dedicated to all of it. But I think you're clear on the things that are most important. And that's good. Trey Cameron, so good to see you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member for more than 2 years. 10 of Wands for you. Trey, this may have been a heavy week, either in terms of responsibilities or just what's been on your mind or even what you've had to do. But just recognize that you are capable. You're capable to do everything. You can choose to do different things going forward, but you're capable. Carolina McMahon, so good to see you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member. And thanks for using members only emojis. Carolina, Lovers Reversed. I don't think this is about romance. I think it's about business relationships not going the way you wanted them to go. And that's difficult, but it's important to take the information and it's important to take the information and run with it and do what you have to do. And that's exactly what I think it is you're doing. Jazzy J, the Tarot Mage Game Cat. So good to see you, my friend. A card to close out your week. Yes, indeed. Queen of Swords, and so you are, Jazzy J. You are definitely one who nurtures the truth. You are definitely one who nurtures integrity. And you are definitely one who doesn't care if the truth and your integrity is a problem for people who are not as smart and honest as you are. And that's a good way to be. I love it. Annabella, thank you for the follow. And the studio now has told us, actually, I'm the studio. It's the control room. The control room has told us that we're about an hour in and we are now caught up with all the requests that were made before we started at noon. Isn't that cool? Okay, I love it. Hey, TC, great to see you. Thanks for being here over on Twitch. On Friday, I do a card that reflects the week that was, and I'm happy to do that. The moon. So, hey, TC, what did you do this week? You know, if you were celebrating Rosh Hashanah, this is really appropriate. If you were in the eclipse energy, this was definitely part of it. One way or the other, hey, TC, you may have had a very spiritual or magical week. You may have also had a week of solving problems and figuring out what's really true, or at least figuring out what the questions are. It might have been a little confusing, but you're on the right path. Annabella 901, so great to see you. Thanks for being here. Here is a card to end your week. The Five of Swords reversed. I think you did a really, really good job being diplomatic, finding a meeting ground with other people, not trying to battle, but rather trying to working with rather working against appropriately. Hey, TC says, it was interesting. All right, yeah, I bet it was. But again, I think you're on the right track here. Okay. All right. Okay. Graciela Garcia, you're also an October baby, so happy birthday coming up to you. And thank you for being a new member. We really appreciate you. Everyone, welcome Graciela Garcia to the village. So glad that you're here. So glad that you're a member. And I have to say, it's a great time to become a member because we have a members only live stream coming up this Sunday. Please join us. And the members only tarot scopes are up already. Tarot scopes will be up for everybody else on October 1st. So happy upcoming birthday. So glad you're here. Here is your Friday reading, Graciela. Seven of Cups reversed. This week, I think you did a good job trying to be grounded and realistic, which is good. But be careful when you do that you are not limiting your options because there may be more good things around you than what you see. And again, thanks for being here. So good. All right. All right. AM, you are up next. Thanks for being here. We appreciate you. Here is a card for you. Nine of Cups. I think you did a good job this week just trying to lean into what feels right, what makes you happy, what makes other people happy, what are the right things to do, and along with that, to lean into gratitude. Well done. Well done. And Annabella 901 on Twitch, thank you so much. I really appreciate you. Thanks. All right. Okay. Medium that rocks, you're up next. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member for more than 2 years. Thanks for using members only emojis. Am I to understand you did a fabulous session in the StaarCon Lounge last night? I bet you did. And another one coming up in October. Thank you so much for all of that. And also, in November, Medium That Rocks will be my guest right here in this village. So, all that, here's your wrap-up card, Medium That Rocks. The Chariot. Girl, you did a good job this week. You are really on your way doing all the things you need to do to move yourself forward in every way. Well, the heck done. Good job. Yes, Trey. Yes, I got to you. It's good to see you. Thanks for being here. It was a heavy one, too. I would love to hear what you had to say about it. Solid Box, good to see you. Thanks for being here. You're up after Jackie Masters, who is next. Jackie, thanks for being a member for more than 4 years. Thanks for using members only emojis. Wrapping you up, Jackie. Knight of Swords reverse. This may have been a hard week. You may have felt unseen and unheard. You may have felt that things were weird as far as deadlines and expectations. This weekend, do what you have to do to recover. Next week, go forward, making sure that when you're in the room, people know you're in the room. Not in a bad way, in a good way. All right, the Solid Box. So good to see you. Thanks for being here. Queen of Swords. Could we say that the Queen of Swords is stalking us? We've seen this quite a few times today. Would you agree? So we've got the Six of Pentacles and now the Queen of Swords as our stalkers for the day. Everyone agree with that? All right, the Solid Box. You did a good job today showing up, not today, this week. You did a good job this week showing up as one who is nurturing the truth and doing the right thing. And that's who you need to be for yourself and for the people around you. RKFBE, good to see you over on Insta. Let me know if you want a card to wrap up your week. Pip, so good to see you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member for more than 2 years. I am well. Thanks for asking. We're going to do you, Pamela, and Pamela's daughter. Your Monday card was the High Priestess reversed, Pip. And now the Three of Cups. You know, not everything has to be deep. And I think this week you may have taken some time just to have some fun. And that is always a good thing. Like, you're a very deep person and you need to do all of that, but you also need to have fun. And you also need to remember that you have good people around you who love you. And I think all of that happened. Pamela, who is also a member here. Empress reversed. I think there was a lot that happened this week. I think just having to do with the holiday. Remembering your mother, you know, remembering your mother as she was at this time of year. Changes in the family, like all of that. Like, I think the family stuff, good and bad, bittersweet, is what really came up for you this week. Makes sense. And for Pamela's daughter, the Hermit reversed. I think this week you are remembering who your friends and contacts are and doing what you need to do to network. I think that's what you did this week, and that's appropriate. All right. Helen 895. Thank you for becoming a new member. We really appreciate you. Thank you. And thanks for using members only emojis. Here we go. And this week, you may have started some new projects. You may have leaned into creativity, spirituality. You may have even had some fun. You may be starting a journey that will move you forward in a great way. Joanne Ellis, so good to see you. Thanks for being here. All right, Joanne. Hermit reverse. This is not the first time we've seen this. Wouldn't call it a stalker yet, but here it is. For you, Joanne, I think this week you may have been a little more social, had a nice conversation with someone, a remembrance that you are not alone and you have people around you who are supportive, which is always a good thing. Ben, Libra does tarot. So good to see you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member for more than 3 years. Thanks for being a moderator. All right. Wrapping you up, Ben, with the Five of Swords. You know, this card has been stalking us, mostly reversed, but it's upright for you. But we've seen this quite a bit as well. What I'm going to say for you, Ben, this week is I think you're clear on your goals. Personally, professionally, in both of your professions, I think you have clarity on where you want to go and what you want to do. I think you have to constantly remind yourself of that sometimes. And so your work is to remind yourself of your goals, to remind yourself that your goals are doable, to remind yourself that you are doing your goals, and to do them. And I think you did all of that this week. Well done. Cassandra Revelta, so good to see you. Thanks for being a member for more than 3 years. A card for you and for Raquel. What a week, huh? Okay, Cassandra. The world reversed. Whatever happened this week, whatever the happenings were that caused you to say, what a week, do not necessarily think that all of those things will gel into a new normal. Let this week go and don't give it too much thought. Let's be open to things being different next week. That's what's going to be necessary, I think. And for Raquel, Three of Cups. This week, I think you did a good job connecting with people and even having some fun with it. So very well done. Hey, Rebecca, good to see you. You are in the queue. All right. Wendy Robinson, so good to see you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member for more than 3 years, and thanks for being a moderator. Six of Wands reversed. You're not the first one to get this one either. This week, I feel like something came to you either internally or externally that made you feel like you aren't enough. That made you feel like you aren't good enough or aren't doing what you need to do. And so can we just turn this around and recognize that you are and are doing all the right things? All right. Antoinette, here we go. So good to see you. Four of Swords. Four of Swords. This week, Antoinette, I'm wondering if you were involved in meditation, prayer, healing, some deep spiritual stuff. It may be that you weren't feeling well. It may be that you just took some time away. One way or the other, there is a lot here about healing, about retreat, about taking time for yourself. I hope you did that this week, and I hope you do it regularly because it really is necessary. Naomi, so good to see you. Thanks for being here. Naomi, you get the World reversed. I feel like this week you recognized some things that you had thought were finished but now need more work. I feel like some things have not come together for you the way you want them to yet. And it may be that it just takes more patience. So if you're thinking about giving up on something, maybe try patience and a different strategy. Oh, Michelle F., I had to come back and try to find my reading. I literally heard Smile Soul 20's reading twice instead, and it resonates. But did you hear your reading? I'm trying to remember what it was. Oh, Michelle F., Page of Wands reversed was your card. And I sort of likened it to, I could be wrong. I'm not sure. But I think I likened it to finding your way and figuring things out. But Smile Soul 20 had a King of Wands reversed, so they are similar. Yep. All right. Amy Emberhart, my good friend, thanks for being here. Thanks for coming to hang out with us, Amy Emberhart. Here's a card for you. The Five of Cups. I mean, there's a lot here about loss, about sorrow in this card. I don't know if something is happening that is not the way you would prefer beyond, the obvious. But what do we remember with this card, too? We learn that with every loss, there is also something that is there to sustain you and something that is there to help you. Lean into whatever that is. All right. Annabella 901. So good to see you. Thanks for being here. Did I get to you already? I think I might have gotten to you already, but I'm going to do you again just in case, because maybe I didn't. Maybe I accidentally missed you, and we wouldn't want to miss the Fool. This week, I think you did a good job. I think you did a good job being brave, trying new things, having fun, not taking things too heavy, being open to all the possibilities. Very well done. Yeah, right. No, I had already done Annabella. So Annabella, you got two. That's all right. And I think Rebecca Dusk is up next. I hope you're doing okay, Rebecca. Thanks for being here and thanks for being a member. Rebecca, you get that King of Wands reversed. And I think for you, it is the frustration of not feeling your best, of not knowing what's going on, and still trying to show up and be positive and spiritual and all the things. I think you need to know you're doing a good job. It's not easy. You're doing a good job. Excuse me. Ben, Libra Does Tarot, thank you. Resonates. This week has been a week of realizing goals and that my journey ain't for everyone, but I'm going to do it anyway. Yeah. For anyone who has a journey of being a diviner as you do and I do, that's very well said. Well said. Excuse me. All right. It's last call. It is last call for readings, y'all. That means I didn't want to do that. I wanted to do this. Excuse me. All right. What does last call for readings, y'all, mean? It means that if you haven't gotten your reading and I skipped you, you need to reiterate and let me know. I'm so sorry. It is never, ever my goal to skip you. If you're here and you haven't asked, it's time. I do want to let you know I am available for readings. I have time this evening, Saturday and Sunday. Sunday, we have a members only live stream. Be here. Next week, book your sessions. There's a link in the description to do so. Antoinette, I just did you. Excuse me. The allergies are kicking in. Antoinette, I did you just scroll back just a little bit. Rebecca Dusk. Lots of hurry up and wait. Trying to do my best to stay present and live in the now. That's all you can do. All right. Anyone else? Antoinette, I did get to you. It is last call. Book your appointment. Members join us on Sunday. Michelle F., you are such a wonderful reader too. My sessions with you are always amazing and insightful. Thank you. Oh, Adrija, good to see you over on Instagram. We're going to go back and do you. Adrija, Gypsy Grounded in Reality over on IG. The Seven of Cups reversed. So here's the thing, Gypsy Grounded in Reality, Adrija. I feel like you're trying really hard to be realistic about everything, about work, about love, about family, to be realistic. And that is good. That is good. But do not be so realistic that it turns into negativity. Like there's realism and then there's negativity. Stay in realism. And it's okay to be hopeful too. All right. Mocking Mystic, so good to see you. Thanks for being here. Would you like a card to end your week? Thanks for the follow. I really appreciate that. We're coming to the end of the live stream. It is last call for readings for everyone, and Mocking Mystic for you as well. Would you like a card to end your week? And while we're waiting just a minute for any last requests? There it is. Yes, I would. Okay, this is a card to end your week. We do it every Friday. And you get the Seven of Pentacles reversed. This makes me wonder a couple of things. It makes me wonder about work, career, whatever it is you're doing on the daily, if it's not going well. Like this week, did it not go well? And are you looking to do something to change that? It makes me wonder this week, like, where are you putting energy where you're not feeling the return? So questions about work and career and questions about where you're putting your energy. It feels like this week was a bit frustrating. Allow yourself some time to heal and to figure out new ways to do what you need to do. All right. My friends, again, I want to thank you. Thanks to the members, the moderators, all the people giving super chats and super stickers, the new joiners, the new followers, the new subscribers, and the new members. I appreciate all of you. And members on YouTube, join us Sunday night. I will look forward to seeing you, and I will be back tomorrow, 12:30 Eastern Time, with your Saturday Psychic Sampler. I'll look forward to seeing you then. Thank you all so very